I'm going to read you a message from the account known as Lean Beef Patty on Facebook. Why are you posting racist nonsense on Facebook? And then they said, I don't have to listen to nasty nappy and then N-word with the hard R like you. And then I replied, WTF, because this was crazy and insane, and probably the most insane interaction I've had with a content creator. Very confused by this entire interaction, didn't know what was going on until I did a little bit more research. This is Lean Beef Patty. She has 5.5 million Instagram followers, and it is insane how much following she has. Now, this is Lean Beef Patty on Facebook, who has 172,000 followers. You may notice a little bit of a difference between these two things, and the one difference you're immediately going to know is the check mark here. There's no check mark on this profile. As a matter of fact, if you go to Facebook and look up Lean Beef Patty, there are, I don't know, maybe about 10 other accounts that also go by Lean Beef Patty. Now, the one I'm specifically referring to has 172,000 followers. I'm going to read some of their posts. I sleep good ASF in my king-size bed every night knowing I don't have to wake up to a lying hoe. Why do white girls like black men? Interesting post, very strange. Now, if you don't know Lean Beef Patty, this may be a little bit jarring for you to see these posts, so let's keep going. Once you lie to me, I'ma always think you lying. Don't create that vibe. Interesting, very strange. So let's go to the next one. Okay, white people, ask black people any question you've always wanted to know. It was posts such as this one that caused me to message them in the first place because I was a little bit confused. What they were asking is strange because Lean Beef Patty, last I checked, is white. Blocking me because I won't send you money is valid ASF. I fully support your decision. Y'all, my granny posted an AI picture of herself with a BBL working at Hooters. The old man commented and said, very nice. I never knew you worked there. My granny said, yes, I do, during the weekends only. I commented and said, now, Gmon, why you lying? This picture a lie. She blocked me so fast. Then another one by Lean Beef Patty here. I think that 38 years old is too old to be getting pregnant. That's strange. Very strange. What, WAT, destroys a relationship nowadays more than cheating? And then I'm too clingy for the talking stage. You coming over every day or what? Now, this obviously is not Lean Beef Patty. This is a fake account posing to be Lean Beef Patty. To further prove this, you can actually go to this Facebook account and click on the link right here, which I did, and the link leads nowhere. It doesn't lead anywhere. The link it doesn't lead anywhere. It doesn't do anything. If you go to Lean Beef Patty's Instagram, which has, I believe, 5.5 million followers. Lean Beef Patty is the woman with the muscles, by the way, if you don't know who this is. So, boom, bada bing, you can see on their link tree, there's no Facebook there. There's a Discord. There's a bunch of other stuff, but there is no Facebook at all. Lean Beef Patty, as far as I know, as far as I understand, doesn't have a Facebook. So who am I arguing with? Someone posing as Lean Beef Patty, which confused me because I didn't know who Lean Beef Patty was until, I don't know, a week ago through Facebook. I thought this was just a regular muscle mommy that had a very niche following, and I had just been seeing a lot of their posts that had confused me, so I decided to go out of my way to message them. But I want you to look at this. This is a name you recognize. Almost 3 million subscribers on YouTube. A face you know. A message right here waiting for me that was racist, and I got confused and I opened it, and then the words came. Slurs, hate. It makes my brain recoil hearing this kind of stuff. It was designed to shock me, designed to wound, but it is attached to this person. This is strange to me. Now, my first thought was obviously confusion. Why would they send this? Why would they say this? I don't know this person very well. I've never seen them. This is confusing. This doesn't fit their brand. And then my second thought arrived where I did some more research and realized it wasn't them. Now, many of you got rage baited on this video. You clicked on this because maybe the title says something that Lean Beef Patty is racist, or Lean Beef Patty, my response to Lean Beef Patty, something like that. Maybe I titled it something like that. I don't know what I titled it yet. I'm using A/B testing. I'm testing things out. Who knows what's going on? But I put something there to shock you because I need you guys to mass report this Facebook account, and all of them actually, because this is actually confusing me. My issue with this whole thing is perhaps the biggest issue that I'm going to have here is the average person. You're going to have a pause, not a long pause, maybe 2 seconds, maybe less. But in those 2 seconds, something disgusting happened with a familiar name attached to ugly words. I experienced a connection between identity and hate, if only for a moment. And the brain doesn't easily unsee things, right? That association will linger. Someone's going to see this and think, wow, Leaf Beef Patty is racist. This is crazy. This is stupid. At a glance, Everything looks legitimate. The name matches, the profile picture matches, the formatting looks correct, the message appears in the same thread where any message would appear in my Facebook Messenger. So I'm saying, this is strange. For anyone moving quickly, for someone not trained to look for deception, you may not notice that there's no verified sticker. You may not notice that the link doesn't work. You may not notice a lot of things. And that is the strategy. That is the weapon. It wasn't the slurs, by the way. It's the confusion. The blurring of reality, the exploitation of normal human trust. That's the issue within this whole thing that I'm discovering. People rely on shortcuts to navigate the world. That's how we operate, right? A familiar face, that's safety. A recognized name, well, that's legitimate. That's easy. These shortcuts developed over thousands of years of human interaction. We have shortcuts. I see my mama, I'm going to be happy that I'm going to get picked up from school. Easy work. I see my daddy, I'm going to be happy that I'm going to get beat when I get home from school. Easy work, right? That's just simple. Identity should not and could not be copied. I think so. That's fair. I think it's a fair thing to ask. The internet kept the shortcuts but removed the safeguards. A face means nothing. A name means nothing. Anybody can wear anybody. The mask is free. There's so many bot accounts. It's confusing me. And what makes this so strange beyond this entire thing is the choice of content they choose to post, beyond the fact that they chosen to send me something racist. This is not someone pretending to be a celebrity to sell fake pictures or promote a scam. It's just someone doing this to just be racist. I really don't know. That's so weird. That's so real. Why would you attack the main source of the person to do this? This weaponized identity is nasty. If this is just regular trolling or something of that variety, I might not even be that mad. But this is ridiculous. It's so stupid. Even if you don't use it, Facebook is still one of the largest social platforms in existence. A company with systems supposedly designed to detect fake accounts, impersonation, abusive behavior, hate speech. You should easily pick this up. And to some effect, Lean Beef Patty should know about this. I feel like that's very important. A company that makes billions of dollars from the interactions happening on its servers should do something about this. Now, I don't know if Lean Beef Patty has sought out to get this account down. I sought out to get this account down when I figured it out, but they said I couldn't do it. Hence why we have this video here. Here we are. Accounts like this still exist everywhere, still message people like me, still send me slurs. Strange work. And if you, for 1 second, thought that Lean Beef Patty would say something like that, I don't know. I don't know the woman. I have no clue. I have no idea. I discovered who she was like a week ago. She's cool. She seems cool. I haven't watched all of her content. She's buff. I discovered that, at least through a few of her interactions, that she seems to be very wholesome, very nice, very sweet, very goofy kind of person. Seems like a fun person to be around. But I don't know her personally. I'm not going to act like I do. I do know this account is pissing me off. Harping back to the regular thing, the average person is just deeply not equipped for this. Not everyone checks profile creation dates. Not everyone examines follower patterns. No one's going to see the number. They're going to see Lean Beef Patty and see that it has a big number. That's what it is. Not everyone looks for verification badges or subtle inconsistencies in usernames. Most people are going to see a familiar face, going to see that recognizable name, and then boom, it's going to suck. It's going to be horrifying for them. There's probably a few of you are confused right now. Who knows? It's stupid. It's just really stupid. I made this video so rage baity and very drama baity because it should not be possible for someone to wear another person's face and spread hate without immediate consequences. And the fastest way I can do that is by drama baiting. So please, if you could, somebody tell Lean Beef Patty that there's somebody faking her on Facebook. I don't know. Somebody please do that. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Let me know if you can go ahead and go to Facebook and report that. If not, then that's fine too. I really don't care. Actually, I do care. Please do this. This is very important to me because this is an issue. This is a big issue. Well, I'm out. Peace. Bye. Your night be my happy to try what you need. Your world, I love to live in it. I love the ride.